Okay, I'd like to talk a little bit about obstacles are an opportunity for a competitive advantage. In life, there's obstacles. There's all kinds of people that would face that same obstacle. In the business sense of things, that obstacle is what stops people in their tracks. But with that said, if you can get over the obstacle, then you're on your way to having a competitive advantage because other people aren't willing to address the obstacle. Now, when you look around town, you see all of these businesses. Some are done right, some are, done on a whim without any research. Some are successful because they just got lucky, nothing wrong with that. But a lot of times, it's the effort to pay attention to the details and get over these obstacles. And if you can get over the obstacle, the next one and the next one, you are leaving more and more people behind because they're not willing to do it. So a few little keys here for business and obstacles that people can't seem to address. Market research. A lot of people just start the business without doing any research. They don't try to find out what people want or need. They just go on a hunch. They're afraid to go ask for the marketing research. They're afraid to go ask people what they want because it normally starts with, this is what we want to offer, not what people want. So we have the little idea, we have our little project baby, and we love it, it's so nice. And then if we were to go do market research and find out people don't like it, that would damage our ego. So we have to get over that. If you can get over that, you've left half the people in the dust. Find the raw materials and suppliers. Now that we've done our market research, we find out what people want. Now the next obstacle is to go find the raw materials and suppliers that are needed to get the job done. That takes a lot of effort. It takes guts to get on the phone and call up companies when you're exploring and you might think that you're bothering them, and you might be. So we need to get over that hurdle. A big hurdle here is if you don't speak Spanish, you can't communicate easily with other countries. So study the processes. That's what this class is about. A lot of it's about studying the processes that are needed to get the job done. We need consistency. We need recipes, not just food, but the recipe needs to be fine-tuned, exact, always on target so we can achieve consistency. We get consistent raw materials, we have consistent processes. The right process will create the right product. We also need to study the cost, reduce cost if possible without sacrificing quality. We've studied cost, the cost of a burger. That was difficult, actually. How many people have actually sat down and tried to figure out their cost? What do people want? Is there some things that we're including that they don't want? Is there any way we can reduce cost without sacrificing quality? Quality defined by what people want. The learning curve. We keep learning and learning and learning and studying the processes, and we become experts. Some things, look easy. Some things are easy, but most things are more difficult than you thought they would be. Take farming, for example. Delivery and locations. This takes guts. We got to find the location where the people are, where the customers are, to make it convenient for them to get the product. We might even have to get a truck. Now we have an investment. Create a brand. Think about the customer, the target market, and create a brand that really they can relate to, and it really highlights your company. Spending time on brands. A lot of people don't do that. Now, we got to invest. We got to drop the cash. We got to take the risk. If we get any of this wrong, we're going to look like idiots. So that is a huge hurdle, because you don't want to spend your nest egg on something that's not going to work. But hopefully, if we do all of this, we can end up with precision, confidence, and the guts to go for it. You got to admire the people out there that are trying, and those are the ones that pretty much got over all of the obstacles. Now, see, on every step, not that these are perfectly in order, there's another percentage of the population that's not willing to do it. So if you are willing to get over the obstacles, now you're setting yourself up for a competitive advantage. You're way ahead of everybody, most everybody, and people aren't willing to go through what you went through, so there's your competitive advantage. We got to get across this little wall. Hope that is inspirational.